Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft PowerPoint for beginners step by step so you can create a clean and professional presentation even if you've never opened PowerPoint before. By the end of this video, you'll know how to start a new presentation, add slides, type text, insert images and shapes, apply themes, add transitions and animations, and save your work properly. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more easy software guides, and let's jump right in. The first thing you need to do is open Microsoft PowerPoint on your computer. You can find it from your Start menu on Windows or from your Applications folder if you're using a Mac. Once PowerPoint opens, you'll usually see a screen with different templates and recent files. For this tutorial, click Blank Presentation. This gives you a clean starting point, which is perfect for beginners because it lets you build everything from scratch without any distractions. Now that your blank presentation is open, let's add our first slide. At the top of the screen, go to the Home tab. In the Slides section, click New Slide. PowerPoint will automatically add a new slide for you. If you want to change the layout of that slide, click the small arrow next to New Slide and choose a layout such as Title Slide, Title and Content, To Content, or any other layout that fits your purpose. The layout determines where your title, text, and other elements will appear, so choosing the right one can make your presentation much easier to organize. Next, let's add text to your slide. Click inside the text box and start typing your content. If you're creating a presentation for school, work, or a business pitch, keep your text short and clear. PowerPoint works best when slides are easy to read. If you have multiple points, use bullet points instead of long paragraphs. To add bullets, just click the bullet icon in the toolbar or press enter after each line to create a new bullet point. This helps your audience follow along without feeling overwhelmed by too much text on one slide. A really important tip for beginners is to remember that your slides should support what you're saying, not repeat every word. Try to use short phrases, keywords, and simple points. That way, your presentation looks cleaner and more professional. If you need more text, you can always add another slide instead of crowding everything onto one slide. Now let's make your slides more visually interesting by adding images and shapes. At the top of PowerPoint, click the Insert tab. From there, choose Pictures if you want to add an image from your computer or from online sources, depending on your version of PowerPoint. You can also click Shapes to insert boxes, circles, arrows, lines, and other design elements. Shapes are useful for highlighting important information, creating diagrams, or making your slides look more polished. Once inserted, you can drag them around, resize them, and change their colors to match your presentation style. Adding visuals is one of the easiest ways to make your PowerPoint presentation better. Instead of showing only text, use images, icons, and shapes to break up the content and keep people engaged. Just make sure your visuals are relevant and not too cluttered. A clean slide is almost always better than an overcrowded one. After that, let's apply a design theme to give your presentation a consistent look. Go to the Design tab at the top. Here, you'll see a list of themes you can choose from. A theme changes the colors, fonts, and overall style of your presentation. Click on a theme to preview it, and if you like the look, select it to apply it across all your slides. This is one of the fastest ways to make a presentation look professional without having to design every slide manually. You can also customize the theme further by changing the color variations or fonts if needed. For beginners though, it's perfectly fine to use one of the built-in themes and keep things simple. The goal is to make your presentation easy to read and visually appealing. Now let's talk about transitions and animations. These are optional, but they can add a nice finishing touch if you use them carefully. Transitions control how one slide changes to the next. To add one, click the Transitions tab, then choose a transition effect like fade, push, or wipe. When you select a transition, PowerPoint will show you a preview. You can apply the same transition to all slides if you want a consistent look, or choose different transitions for different slides. Animations work a little differently. They control how objects like text boxes, images, and shapes appear or move on the slide. To add an animation, click on the object first, then go to the Animations tab and choose an effect. For example, you can make text fade in, fly in, or appear one bullet at a time. Animations can be helpful, but don't overdo them. Too many effects can make your presentation feel distracting instead of professional. Use them to emphasize key points, not to fill every slide with movement. Once your slides are finished, it's time to save your work. Click File in the top left corner, then choose Save As. Select the location where you want to store your presentation, such as your desktop, documents folder, or cloud drive. Give your file a clear name so you can find it later, and make sure it saves in the PowerPoint format, usually .pptx. Saving regularly is important. especially if you're making a longer presentation, because it protects your work if your computer closes unexpectedly. And that's it. You now know the basics of using Microsoft PowerPoint as a beginner. You've learned how to open PowerPoint, create a blank presentation, add slides, type text, use bullets, insert pictures and shapes, apply themes, add transitions and animations, and save your file properly. With just these simple steps, you can already start creating presentations that look organized and professional. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more beginner-friendly tutorials, and leave a comment if you want to see more PowerPoint tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.